Hello, thanks for joining me, astrologer Patrick Arundell, for your in-depth weekly horoscope forecast for week commencing the 26th of July. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd be honoured if you did so now. Please click or tap on the bell notification symbol. Every time I drop a video, you'll get an alert on YouTube. Also, if you'd like to embrace more serious astrology and ascend above your zodiac sign forecast, why not check out my special offer package of a 12-month forecast and a character analysis based on your unique personal data. No two charts are the same, and there's 30% off at the present. Please see the link below. Hello Cancer, and welcome to your in-depth forecast for week commencing the 26th of July. Now, as this week begins, the Sun is forging a cordial angle to Venus. Now, Venus is the planet of attraction, and in your third house, that's very much to do with everyday exchanges, but it can also be to do with someone you might experience in your community and siblings. And the Sun's in the part of your horoscope to do with your self-worth, but also to do with the foundations of your existence, and can be in a practical way to do with money. So if you find yourself rethinking something this week, because Venus can attract money to us, and trying to find ways that you can relate your ideas to others with diplomacy and charm, that can be a very constructive thing to do. But Wednesday is a big day, because then Mercury moves out of your sign and into the sign of Leo. Now, this suggests that you could start thinking about those resources much more seriously in the next few weeks. But by the end of this week, a sudden cost or expense could crop up, which could feel a bit inhibiting and frustrating. Or maybe you're going to encounter someone who has a very different attitude to shared resources to you. Now, if you're someone who's very fair-minded and likes to work in a kind of collegiate way with others, this person's more business-like and sharp-elbowed approach could put you on the back foot a little bit. So just prepare yourself that someone, it may even be someone you normally get on well with, can be a little bit defensive or resistant to working together on something. But try to stay cool, because Jupiter is going to be moving back into your sector of long-term finances midweek, and although it is in retrograde, that can be broadly helpful to you. Also, there is the move on Thursday of Mars, which moves into the sign of Virgo, joining up with Venus. For you, this is going to give you an extra desire to move around and be a bit more active. And if you're someone who is pretty fit and enjoys sudden bursts of physical exercise, you're really going to be in your element over the next 6 weeks. If you tend to be a little bit more bookish and enjoy gaining stimulation through ideas, then Mars can be very positive in that way for you too. As this week draws to a close, there is a beautiful link between Uranus, the planet of the unexpected, and Venus, the planet of relating. So something can happen, some kind of electric connection or a sudden communication that really thrills you as this week draws to a close. But when it comes to your resources, although Saturn can be almost like driving with the car handbrake on in its opposition to the Sun in the second half of this week, as the Sun meets with Mercury as the week draws to a close, I think you're going to push back and come up with a new way of thinking about something that gives you a sense of moving forwards, because the way you can be very nimble about adapting to a challenge, something that may change or be limited, can be very impressive indeed. One of the most wonderful things about Cancer people is your tenaciousness. So even if that challenge does come up with the Saturn-Sun opposition, you can find a way to overcome it.